Hi Lakeview students, this is Mr. Bass, your principal. We are so excited to have you back on campus next week. Please take some time to watch this video so that you are familiar with your teachers. And we're just looking forward to having you here and having a great year.
Hi Lions, my name is Mrs. Lipson. I'm your Dean of Academics. I want to welcome you to the 2021-2022 school year. We are so excited to have you back on campus. As your Dean of Academics, I work with all of your teachers directly, so please come find me, email me, come to the office looking for me if you have any questions around your classes, your schedule, or any other concerns.
Good morning, Lakeview students. My name is Manny Castellanos, and I'll be your Dean of Culture this year. What that means is my job is to support you and make sure you're having an amazing time this year. We're super excited to have you back into these halls. For those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. Super excited. Just want to make sure everybody knows that as challenging as the past year was, we're doing a lot to try to make sure you have a great time this year too. So whatever you need, whatever kind of support, please feel free to come by my office, flag me down on the halls, tell me what you need so we can work on getting it for you. But again, really excited to have you back, and it's going to be an awesome year. So I'll see you at school.
Hello families and students, Mr. Bass, your principal. I'm standing here on Cobalt and Glen Oaks to explain a little bit about our traffic expectations. Okay, so when you are coming to school, please make sure you're going south on Glen Oaks. So you should be going that way, and you will be entering the school by making a right. We ask that you use Glen Oaks. We ask that you do not use Cobalt. Please do not use Cobalt. It is unsafe. As you can see, it is a blind intersection. You cannot really see as cars are coming. Also, it slows down. It slows down the traffic flow if you're coming from Cobalt, because then you're intersecting the traffic. So we're asking that you please do not use Cobalt to cut into Glen Oaks. Do not come from across Cobalt. That is also very dangerous. We are working on getting a traffic light here, but in the meantime, we're asking that you do not come from that side. It is very hard to get into the traffic as well. Also, as a reminder, nobody should be dropped off on Cobalt. Nobody should be dropped off on the sidewalk here. You should be going inside the school for all drop-offs. It is very important that we follow these rules because that is part of our conditional use permit. If we have complaints from our neighbors from Cobalt, there is a possibility that the school will close. So it's very important that we all do our part. Use Glen Oaks, do not use Cobalt, and thank you so much. So once again, when you're coming into the school, you should be coming south on Glen Oaks. That makes you turn right into the school. Please do not be going north, because if you're coming north, you would have to make a left. That's not allowed. You cannot make a left into the school. You can only make a right into the school. So as a reminder, please remember that you must come inside the school to do the drop-off. We do not allow drop-offs on Glen Oaks, either across the street or on the street. It is a very dangerous street, so make sure that you are coming all the way into school to drop off, to pick up, and not coming and parking or dropping off outside of this one. So here we are at the exit of the school. There is a sign here that says no left turns. Please make sure you're observing that. You should not be making a left turn. That is a dangerous left turn. It also slows down the traffic. So make sure that you are only making a right to exit and not making the left turn.
All right, Lions, let's talk about attendance. It's important that you're here every single day at school as much as possible. If you're absent for whatever reason, we'll send a notification home, get in contact with your parents. Make sure that you're also bringing a note if you've been absent, especially if you've been sick, things like that, so we can make sure that we count those towards your attendance. But every single day you're gonna come to school. Now, if you're on time, you'll have plenty of time to get to your classroom. Make sure that you plan ahead so that you're not running late. If you do run late, likely these front doors in the school will be closed and you have to go through our office. Now, in our office, you're gonna sign in. They're gonna make sure that they take your attendance, and you're gonna head to advisory or to first period or whatever period you're at currently. It's important that you make sure you come through the office so that they know you're here and that you get to class. If you miss advisory and don't have time to grab your laptop, they'll give you a loaner laptop for the time being. Now, when coming to school, there's a lot of people here, a lot of different new procedures. We want to make sure don't slow you down. So you want to head to your class as fast as possible. If you don't make it to class in time, that's called a tardy. Now, sometimes those happen. That's not a big deal. But if we see that there's a kind of like a pattern, we're gonna ask to see how we can help you make sure you get to class on time every single day. And this is also from lunch, from nutrition, to the classes during the day too. So don't have too many tardies under your belt. Getting to class is important. We want to make sure your teacher and you are ready to help you learn and get that A in that class. So please make sure you're doing everything you can. And if you have any questions around attendance, call the office up or ask one of us so we can make sure we clarify anything for you. But the purpose is to make sure you're in class on time. So don't be late.
Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Lipson. Welcome back. We are so excited to have you back on campus next week. The purpose of this video is to show you what to expect when you come onto campus and hopefully answer any of your questions.
Good.
All right, when you come to school on Monday morning, your parents are gonna drop you off from the driveway off of Glen Oaks. They'll drive in, you'll come to the front of the school, roll down your window, you're gonna show your green pass, get your temperature checked, and head on in the building. All right, drinking fountains are gonna be closed when you come back to campus because that's a COVID hotspot. Instead, we're gonna ask you to remember to bring your own reusable water bottle that you can fill up at our Pathway water stations.
Hey students, another important thing to remember is that when you come onto campus, whether you're outside or in the halls, you need to have your mask on. This is to help you stay safe, to keep everyone else safe as well too. So you can bring a mask from home. If you need a mask, we have plenty here. If you drop your mask or need something to be replaced, just let us know so we can help. Always have your mask on campus, in the building, outside. Now, let's say you're eating or drinking. Obviously, you can't do that with a mask on. So you can take it off momentarily to drink, to eat, but try to refrain from keeping your mask off for a long period of time. Keep yourself and everyone else healthy. All right, students, today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is our uniform overview. I'm going to tell you what's going to be expected this year so you have a good idea of what to wear. And I'm also going to share some of the changes that we've made to make life a little easier for you and to give you a little more options. So without further ado, let's dive into it. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the top of your uniform. When you're in PE, you're going to be wearing the Lakeview blue shirt. When you're at school, we're expecting our royal blue Lakeview polo, okay? Now, on some days, we're gonna have spirit wear, and that can be any LCHS shirt that has our logo or has LCHS on it. It could also be athletic wear. Maybe you're on the volleyball team or cross country, things like that, or you supported them with a fundraiser. Anything that's Lakeview based will be okay on spirit wear days. We'll also have some college wear Fridays where you can wear a t-shirt or a sweater, maybe for a college that you're thinking about or you're a fan of. So we'll have some of those days where you have a little more flexibility, and we'll talk about those because those are days that we give you a heads up on. That's not necessarily every single day, but we'll let you know when you'll have those options. When it comes to any part of this uniform, if there's any questions or anything that you might need or have trouble getting, just let us know. We'll definitely help you with that. All right, now for your bottoms, we're gonna keep it pretty much classic to what we know at Lakeview. You're allowed to wear pants, shirts, and skirts that are either khaki or black, okay? Black jeans are okay, just please make sure that they are not ripped. Please stay away from ripped clothing of any kind. And when it comes to the shorts and it comes to your skirts, rule of thumb is fingertip length. So you wanna, if you think it might be too short, put your fingers down, your hands down, to your sides, and as long as it's longer than where your fingertips are, then you should be good. Either way, let us know if you have any questions around that. Please stay away from things like sweatpants, athletic wear, things that don't follow these guidelines when it comes to your bottoms. So some changes we've made to make it a little easier are on jackets and sweaters. Now, LCHS has a long history of having LCHS class of sweaters or fundraising sweaters, lots of different options, and I'm sure you'll have a chance to get an LCHS sweater at some point. But when it comes to other things like jackets and sweaters, here are just a few guidelines we want you to remember. Right now, non-logo jackets and sweaters are okay, especially during inclement weather. What that means, inclement weather is things like rain, extreme cold, wind, the type of weather where you absolutely need a jacket or a sweater, right? Now, since we are opening it up so you can have different kinds of jackets and sweaters and not necessarily worry about the color, there are a couple of things I want you to remember. Try to get jackets or sweaters that don't have logos on them or like big lettering, things like that. Keep it simple, okay? We still need to be able to see your LCHS wear underneath. So if this sweater, hoodie, or jacket really covers you up completely, maybe there's a better option for you, because we still need to be able to see that blue for safety reasons, okay? We gotta be able to peek you out in the crowd with everyone here. Unfortunately, no black sweaters, because it is a color that's used by other schools on our campus, and we don't want to get confusion around that, so stay away from black sweaters. But a black open jacket where we can see the blue would be okay, all right? It's really important that you also make sure none of your jackets or sweaters are ripped, things like that. When it comes to entering the building, in the hallways, we prefer if you didn't have your jacket on, since you really don't need it for the weather, but please make sure that by the time you get to your classroom, you've taken off that jacket and sweater so that your teachers don't have to ask you to do so. And it's likely you won't need them anyways, because we have really great air conditioning and heaters. So please make sure you take those off before you get into the classroom, okay? Now, just some guidelines to remember. Stay away from these as much as possible. The first one is ripped clothing. I know that we have our style. I know, trust me, I get the argument for things like ripped jeans, but we don't want any kind of ripped clothing at our school. If you have clothing that's ripped or that's your only option, let us know. We can work on things like that. We're trying to stay away from altered uniforms as well too. I know some of us have some great ideas of how to make that polo even better, but if it's altered in any way, please stay away from that. Also, sheer clothing. Any kind of clothing that's see-through or maybe revealing in nature, we want to stay away from as well too. We don't want to accidentally, give a show of sorts for boys and girls and really anything, whether it's tops or bottoms. Stay away from sheer clothing. Also too, like I mentioned, for the bottoms, sweatpants and pajamas. I get it. I would want to be as comfy as possible too, but we're going to stay away from sweatpants and pajamas as much as possible. And then open-toed shoes. I know my basketball players love the slips, but the reality is that open-toed shoes are kind of a hazard, because somebody can step on your toes and do some damage. So you want to make sure you have closed shoes at all times. No sandals, no slip-ons, no slides, things like that. And please remember, a non-LCHS logo. If you have a royal blue sweater or jacket, which is a great color to have at LCHS, but it has a huge logo on it, or maybe inappropriate lettering or imagery, that's a no-go. So please make sure. And if you're ever in doubt, just let us know. Ask us, and we'll make sure to guide you in the right direction. Now, on some days, like I mentioned before, we're going to have free dress days. What that means is that you'll get a chance to wear what you want to wear. It still has some guidelines, some pretty common sense ones, like, is it appropriate? Making sure it doesn't have inappropriate lettering or images on it. Is it ripped? Make sure it's not ripped. No open-toed shoes, no pajamas, or sweatpants, things like that. So just a few of those things we talked about staying away from. But on free dress days, which we'll let you know when they happen, you're going to have a lot more opportunity to kind of show off your own style and things like that. And we'll talk about those as they come. But that's kind of the overview around uniform. If you have any questions, let us know. Call up the office and say, hey, I have this top or I have this bottom. Does it fly? We'll let you know. And if you need anything, if you're having trouble finding something that you think would fit in our guidelines, talk to us. We have some things that we could either lend you or loan you or even give you. We're always here to make sure you have everything you need. So When in doubt, call us up, ask a question. Now, if perchance you inadvertently, come to school and you're not wearing something that's appropriate, we're definitely going to have that conversation, make sure you have options around it. But if it's something that keeps happening, or, you're kind of doing it on purpose, things like that, then we'll let your family know as well too, so we can make sure that you're prepared every day here at Lakeview for success. So let us know if you have any questions, and we look forward to seeing you dressed for success. All right, everyone.
Hi Lions, this is Mrs. Lipson. I'm here to talk to you about what our grading policy and systems are going to look like at LCHS this year. So our grading scale will be the same as it has been in years past. 90 to 100% is an A, 80 to 89% is a B, 70 to 79% is a C, 60 to 69% is an F. Any class that you earn less than a 70% in, meaning you earn a failing grade, you will be required to retake. So it's really important that you're putting in your best effort all the time, reaching out for support so that you pass your classes. Our grading categories have shifted slightly this year. This year we will have 3 grading categories. The first is checks for understanding, making up 50% of your grade. Next is projects, making up 30% of your grade. And lastly, midterm and finals, making up 20% of your grade. Let me tell you a little bit more about each of these categories. So for the checks for understanding category, which makes up 50% of your grade, these assignments are all out of 10 points. The purpose of checks for understanding is to check for your mastery on content standards and skills. These might happen through activities such as exit tickets, CERs, TPAC paragraphs, or other quiz type assessments. You can expect at least 1 CFU in each of your classes every week. Our next category is projects, which make up 30% of your grade. Each project is out of 100 points possible. In a project, we're asking you to apply your learning from a unit to a real-world scenario. That might be through an essay, it might be through a DBQ or a lab, it might be through some research or other real-life project scenario. You can expect that there will be 1 project at the end of every unit in all of your classes. Lastly, we have a midterm and final category. This is 20% of your grade. Your midterm and your final are each worth 100 points. And this is a traditional style exam. You might expect multiple choice, matching, short answer, or essay questions. And both your midterm and your final will assess content from the entire semester. Each class will have 1 final exam and 1 midterm. I hope this all makes sense. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to come find me or reach out to any of your teachers, and we'll work together to make sure you understand the grading system and that we support you to thrive at the highest level.
Hey students, so another really great thing about this year is we worked really hard to make sure you have a laptop in every single one of your classes. So this year, every class and advisory will have a laptop. You'll begin your day by going to advisory to check out your laptop for the day. These laptops are brand new, state of the art, so we want to make sure that you take as best care of them as possible. We have these cool sleeves where you can hold your laptop in your backpack to keep it from getting damaged, and you'll carry it around until the end of the day. At the end of the day, you're going to return it back to your advisory to get charged for the night. If you need a laptop for whatever reason that night, we'll have some procedures and some laptops that you can check out for the day or for an extended amount of time. It's all about making sure you have what you need. Just make sure that you're really careful, you don't lose your laptop, and that we do our part to protect and make sure everybody has this cool resource. So, very excited.
Good morning, 10th graders. My name is Mr. Fong, and this year I will be teaching World History and AP European History with Mr. Murillo. I wanted to let you all know you can find our classroom, so when you head all the way down that hallway, when you hit the stairs, just turn left. We're going to be in room 112, where the magic will happen. A little bit about me. My name is Mr. Fong. I went to UCLA. I've been here for 12 years. This is my favorite part of the entire classroom. Every single student that I've ever taught is on that wall. So if you have siblings, you might be able to spot them there. World History and AP European History is all about learning to ask questions, learning to look at documents and sources critically, and events in world history. So we'll learn how to read, we'll learn how to write, we'll have some really fun debates in class, and I'm so excited to meet you all soon.
Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Murillo. You can call me Mr. M. If you can't say Murillo, that's completely fine. I will be teaching world history and APU with Ms. Fong, so I look forward to getting to work on that. It's an honor to be back here. I'm in LCHS alone, part of the first graduating class ever in 2014. I've grown up in this area in San Fernando, so I'm very familiar with everything that's around here. I was the first in my family to graduate college, and I hope that there's going to be many of you who will be the first to graduate college as well, and I can kind of change the cycle that's going on at home. I look forward to meeting you guys and just being able to connect. Oh, also, I know Mr. Wong likes to keep his pictures with all the different students that he's had throughout the years. So maybe one day during lunch or break, stop by and let me know if you found me in any of the pictures. Can't wait to meet everybody and get started.
Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Juarez, and this year I am teaching Spanish 1 Native, 1 course of Spanish 2 Native in AP Spanish language. I'm very excited to have you guys sitting in these empty seats that have been sitting empty way too long. I hope everyone is doing very well, and I'm very excited to see you guys very soon. One fun fact about me is I have studied 3 out of the 4 Romance languages. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Hello Lions, my name is Mr. Ayon and I am the Algebra 2 teacher. You can call me Mr. Ayon or Mr. A, either one will do. First, I want to say welcome back to campus, welcome back to school and to learning and being excited about that. Second, I want to say that I'm here for your support, so if there's ever anything that you need, please come to me and I'll be more than happy to help you or to point you in the right direction. Third, I just wanted to mention a few of the topics we'll be discussing and learning about in my class, and that'll include linear and quadratic functions, that'll include polynomials, and we'll even get into some trig ratios and functions. So again, just wishing you all the best of luck this year, and the best of the best of the best of luck to you all on your first day on campus.
Oh, hello there. You caught me reading when I'm supposed to be working. Well, I might as well introduce myself. My name is Ms. Lipscomb, and I am the 10th grade English teacher here at Lakeview. I am so excited for school to start. I can't wait to meet each and every one of you. But I have to admit, I'm also pretty nervous about the first day of school. It's been so long since we've all been in a school together. I wonder if any of you might be feeling a little nervous too. So let's all agree to help each other have just a great start of the school year. And I thought, let's see, I would share with you my info in case you wanted to reach out before school starts. Again, my name is Ms. Lipscomb. I'm in room 108, and my email is slipscomb@puckschools.org. Okay, guys, see you soon.
Hey everyone, this is Mr. Lee. I'm the inclusion specialist here, and you'll find me in your Algebra 2 classes. I'm looking forward to working with you this year. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Miss Odell, and I'm the dance teacher here at LCHS. I'll be teaching Dance 1, Dance 2, and Dance 3 this year. I am so excited to see you all in person and actually get to meet you all and dance together this year. Exciting for the first time ever. We are actually getting our own dance studio built this year, brand new floors and mirrors. We are going to be in the TCA building, 2nd floor, 213, brand new dance studio. So excited to christen the dance studio with all of you this year. So excited to see you.
Hi everybody, my name is Miss Lee and I will be your chemistry teacher here at Lakeview this year. As we are back in the classroom, I am excited to be able to explore the world of chemistry with you guys through various hands-on experiments this year. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your summer and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.
Hello, my name is Mr. Anderson. I'm the AP English Language and Composition teacher, as well as the English Language Development teacher. And I'm excited to be back, and I will see you all soon. Have a great day.
Welcome to Lakeview.
We can't wait to meet you.